number 5, Anthony.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the center position. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Young, no good. Here's Randall. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels. Now, Reza Shea. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, Edwards. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Clock at 6. Johnson against Randall. It's good.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Here's Reza Shea. McDaniels defending. Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got his third basket of the night right there. The Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Atlanta, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And I think for the Hawks, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Randall dishes to Gobert. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Conley. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
That's the line for one. Mike Conley.
That one misses for Mike Conley. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Now here's Randall. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Shoots from the baseline. Edwards can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Ricochet. McDaniels defending. Okongwu with a screen on McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Here he goes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Young outside. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Free throw line jump shot. And off the prime, and in it goes.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Ricochet in the corner. Now Daniels. He has 5. Young's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. That's to Gobert. Here's Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Young against Conley. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Over Conley. Atlanta again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Edwards. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Daniels. Young with the ball. Can they get it? Julius Randle with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead,
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing. It really paid off for them.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Minnesota with the ball after the miss from Trae Young. Gobert with a screen for Randle. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Hunter finds Okongwu. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually 1 or 2 surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise, or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
Daniels dishes to Bogdanovich. Dillingham with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Reed in the post. Capella covering. Reed misses. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
First one falls for him. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Both free throws good from Randall. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this score. Their defense has been non-existent.
With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. In the third spot, the Hawks.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Johnson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Bogdanovich with it. Now, here's Johnson. Screen by Capella. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Mars is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in. On defense, the Hawks. 4-point game. Pick by Reed. Now, here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Clock is at 3. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich. Scoreless thus far. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Dillingham. He sinks the 11-footer. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rizichet. And here is Hunter to the inside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bogdanovich, defended by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed. Over Hunter. Reed misses. Here's Rizichet. McDaniels defended. Hunter with it. Shoots over Reed. Atlanta again missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Nice read out there with Miller. Then it's McHugh, Alexander Walker. Then it's Dillingham, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Riza with it. McDaniels defending. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Krejci. No scoring in this one. Now Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Reed with the block.
Give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 14, Justin Edwards.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, Alexander Walker. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Dillingham. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Krejci passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. They set the screen. Kept alive by Atlanta for 3. And another shot. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Pass to Dillingham. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Launches from deep. Rebound, Minnesota.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Dillingham with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Have one on Riza.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniel. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Here's Krejci. Nothing on the board. Hunter, no good. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Ingles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McDaniels against Bogdanovich. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Here's Dillingham. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dillingham's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. The Hawks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Krejci. McDaniels defending. Right side, Bogdanovich. Moves back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Johnson.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And he makes the first. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. Pulls it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Okongwu against Gobert. It's Young on the wing. 7 points in the game. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Edwards against Bogdanovich. With the shot. Edwards can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Young. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Six on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Bogdanovich against Edwards. The tray. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Young, right side. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And here's Young. He's got 14. And too long on the shot. Minnesota leading by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. And then for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson's checked in for Nance. Rizachet is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Johnson. He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Randall from downtown. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 9.
Well, Julius Randall has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Johnson against Randall. Back to Young. Inside, Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes. freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Free throw good, Conley.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
On the wing, Daniels. Edwards defending. Here's Young. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Puts the move on. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he's good on the second. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Second free throw, no good. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Julius Randle. Back to Young. Stop the run. Pass to Rizichet. Misses the three.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Randle no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Rizichet. Still without a basket. Now Daniels. Young with no one around. drains the three-pointer. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Atlanta Hawks.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days.
I like to see that too. The way early days when dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway is better than yours, Kenny.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the court for Atlanta. The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, walking down the middle.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so Young nails them both.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close there. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Conley against Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. Rizachet with it. Back to Young. It's up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley the pass to Gobert. Now Randall. To the middle. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Edwards passes to Gobert. Over Okongwu. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
First free throw is good.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
And Gobert drops them both. The Hawks trail by 7. Now, here is Young. He's got 21. Daniels with it. And here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 23 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the first one drops. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Rizachet. No scoring in this one. Young in the corner. Over Conley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And yes, sometimes Young can't be stopped. This is the kind of player he can be.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Conley's got 10.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
The Hawks trail by 7. Rizachet with it. On the wing, Johnson. Young against Conley. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Young against Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. Guarded close. The muscle from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Daniels. Riza with it. Capella with a screen on McDaniels. Takes a three. And it's Riza missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. And Riza the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Young, following the basket by Julius Randle. Hawks passing it around. Johnson from outside sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley against Young. Pass to Edwards. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Conley. Now Young. And he has 28 points for the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
He's off on the first. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Timberwolves leading by 5. Bounce pass Conley. Conley sets a screen for Randle. Randle is doubled. Outside Edwards. Conley with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Johnson. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Randle throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem. It shows you that right there.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. to Rizachet. Johnson outside. Bogdanovich with it. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Randall against Bogdanovich. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside for Randall. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 7. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. McDaniels defending. Back to Bogdanovich. And he's finally able to knock one down. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Randall. Over Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Hunter on the wing. It doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 5. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Johnson sends the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Dillingham with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And that one falls for Dillingham.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Krejci. He has yet to score. Pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. It's tipped. Now here's Randall. He's got 18. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Wants to get it to Alexander Walker and does. And it's good, 2 points.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Hunter following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Krejci. 5 to shoot. Reed against Capella. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 10. Dillingham with it. He's got 8. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The Hawks second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Krejci, still scoreless. Pass to Johnson. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Randall against Johnson. Randall passes to Reed. No good on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Here's Krejci. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bogdanovich has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Randall passes to Newton. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 20 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella against Reed. Capella dishes to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the numbers here for Randall? Averaging about 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Nancy's checked in for Johnson. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. Alexander Walker with the ball. Working on Hunter. Fade away. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
So it's Atlanta now. After the basket by Minnesota. Count it. Good. Hunter's got 5 now.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Here's Dillingham. To the middle. Here's Reed. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Hawks trail by 8. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Joe Ingles is out there with Reed. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Garza in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now, here's Hunter. Nance outside. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Krejci. Back to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Capella. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
That free throw missing.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 7. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the 3 by Minnesota. Good.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Reed with a screen on Nance. Here's Miller, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Krejci. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Hunter. Back to Capella. Pass to Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lock at 6. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 10. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Hunter on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots. Hunter.
The free throw drops for Hunter. The Hawks making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Both free throws good for Hunter. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dillingham with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Dillingham, 41.
What's up?
And that one falls for Dillingham. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here is Hunter. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Dillingham. A three ball. Ready by Bogdanovich. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart. They want to erase this deficit.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Dillingham. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Ingles can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Reed against Hunter. Nance sets a screen for Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Ingles against Hunter. Pass to Alexander Walker. From deep three-point territory. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks trail by 5. Inside and stolen by Miller. Hunter against Ingles. Down low. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Over Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Atlanta has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Hunter. Takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Alexander Walker. The rebound by Nance. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Matthews. Nance outside. Bogdanovich with it. With the drive. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingles. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
You simply can't afford to lose sight of Joe Ingles in open space. This guy understands how to take advantage.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to Nance. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Capella covering. Reed in the post. Capella's there.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reed. Really impressive drawing the contact.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Miller. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Both free throws good from Reed.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Rizachet. McDaniels defending. A shot by Okongwu, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. McDaniels passes to Edwards, and he comes up with the deuce. That's now 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Johnson with a screen on Conley. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. That one drops for him. Young's got 30.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Randall outside. It's picked off. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Young.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Now here's McDaniel. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Daniels. And Young kicks to Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. McDaniels passes to Conley. And here's Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Naz Reed, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Young pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. McDaniels defending. And that one's good. Rizachet.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to McDaniels. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Randall outside. Shoots over Johnson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 11 in the second half.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randall, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the way up. Young's got 34 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Outside Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young looking around. Count it. Young's got 36.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time running out for the Hawks. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 39.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Takes a step back. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And it's Daniels with the rebound. That has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Young outside. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Conley against Young. Now Conley. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 29 in the game.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Minnesota.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 7. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Off target from three-point range. And the Hawks with possession here. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one has to stop him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
Julius Randle, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Trae Young.
drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Young nails them both. And so Minnesota takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you.